this is Jeffrey, your SAT tutor here. We're going to dive into SAT math lesson number 1, making up numbers. This is the lesson I almost always start with whenever I'm teaching a new student SAT math. So let's jump right in. So play along with me here. Whenever I start this lesson, I always start by saying, okay, I would like you to go to the candy store for me. I will give you $1. I would like you to buy 2 pieces of candy. Each piece of candy costs 10 cents. How much change are you going to come back with? So hopefully you said something like, well, I'll come back with 80 cents for change. All right. But let's pretend I want you to go to the more expensive candy store. I'll give you $10. I'd like you to buy 4 pieces of candy. Each piece of candy costs 50 cents. Now, how much change are you going to come back with? Hopefully you said something like $8. Now, let's have a hypothetical candy store, right? I'll give you D dollars. I'd like you to buy P pieces of candy. Each piece of candy costs C cents. Construct an expression for my change. Construct an expression. Most of my students will say something like this. They will tell me, oh yeah, it's D minus P times C. Now, if you said that, that's what most students say, but that's the trap answer. Because think about it this way. If D was equal to 1, right? If P was equal to 2, and if C was equal to 10, right? I'm just taking the numbers from our first example, right? And we plug them into D minus P times C. You're going to get 1 minus 2 times 10, right? 1 minus 20, which is negative 19, right? That's not the change. That's not correct. So what's the right answer here? Well, either you have to multiply D by 100, right? And then subtract P times C, right? That would give you the answer in cents. Or you could take P times C and then divide P times C by 100. And that would give you your answer in dollars. But you have to convert. Now, I'm sure that most of you got the first 2 examples correct. When I gave you numbers, you were probably like, oh, this is easy, I got it. But then as soon as I gave you variables, it was like, whoa, what happened? So what do you think the SAT is going to do? Do you think they're going to be nice and give you numbers? Or do you think they're going to be evil and give you variables? If you said evil, you're correct.